Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Akila Farhana binti Abu Bakar and my matrix number is 2021610592, and today I will explain a little about historical and political background of Philippines. The Philippines has a rich and complex historical and political background that has shaped its development as a nation. It started during the pre-colonial era, which is before the arrival of Spanish in the 16th century. The Philippines was inhabited by various indigenous groups. The society had their own forms of governance, trade networks, and cultural practice. However, during 1565, the Spanish colonized the Philippines and established a colonial administration. Spanish rule brought about significant change, including the introduction of Christianity and the Spanish language. The Filipinos resist Spanish colonization through uprising and revolts, with notable figures like Jose Rizal and Andres Bonifacio leading the movement for independence. This was on until 1898, which marked as the Spanish colonial period. So, how did the Spanish colonial period end? This is because of the Philippine Revolution and independence during 1896 until 1898. The Philippine Revolution against Spanish rules was led by the revolutionary force such as the Katipunan. The revolution resulted in the liberation of Philippines independence on June 12, 1898. However, the United States intervened in the Spanish-American War and acquired the Philippines through the Treaty of Paris on 1898. And thus started the American colonial period on 1898 until 1946. The United States introduced a new form of colonial rule in the Philippines. Under American governance, the country underwent significant changes, including the establishment of public education system and the introduction of democratic institutions. Filipino nationalists, including Emilio Aguinaldo, continued to fight for independence, which was eventually granted on July 4, 1948. So, after gaining independence, what happens to the Philippines? During the post-independence era, the Philippines faced numerous challenges throughout the years. It experienced political instability, corruption, and economic difficulties. The country went through various presidencies, including authoritarian rule of Ferdinand Marcos from 1965 to 1986. The assassination of the opposition leader Benigno Aquino Jr. in 1983 sparked widespread protests and led to People Power Revolution on 1986, which ousted Marcos and restored democracy. Since the restoration of the democracy, the Philippines has undergone political and economic reforms. However, it continued to grapple with issues such as poverty, corruption, insurgency, and regional conflicts. The country has seen the rise of influential political families and the emergence of leaders like Benigno Aquino III and Rodrigo, who both have a distinct approach to governance and policies. The Philippines remains a vibrant democracy with a diverse society, and its political landscape continues to evolve as it faces new challenges and strives for progress and stability. That's all from me, and I will pass to Sarah to explain more about economic and socio-cultural.
My matrix number is 2021875002. So today I'm going to present about economic, social, and cultural background of Philippines. For the background economics of Philippines, data published recently by the Philippine Statistics Authority show the economy grew by 6.8% for the year 2016. The IMF have recommended further infrastructure investment project as improvement is still needed. The BPO industry continues to grow rapidly, pulling along other sectors such as construction, retail, real estate, and restaurants. As it is social cultural aspect in Philippines. The Philippines is a country full of love, light, laughter, and food, with a slight influence from America and some parts of Asia. The culture of the Philippines is mainly a blend of Filipino and Spanish Catholic traditions. They have a good eye for fashions and art, and their festivals are to die for. Moreover, religions in Philippines take pride in their religions, while most Filipinos practice Christianity as their religions. Islam and other indigenous faiths are also seen in movement.
Hi, my name is Nolena binti Anwar and my ID number is 2021460316. I'm going to talk about politics and security in Philippines. Politics and security are closely intertwined in the Philippines with various challenges and issues impacting the country's stability. So I move to the politics part. The first is about the presidential system. The Philippines follow a presidential system of government where the president serves as both the head of state and the head of government. The president is elected for a single 6-year term and executive power is concentrated in the office of the president. The presidential system emphasizes the separation of powers among the three branches of government, the same like in Malaysia, which are executive, legislative, and judicial. This ensures check and balances and prevents the concentration of power. Furthermore, the Philippines practice a democracy system. The Philippines is known for its democracy with regular election and a multi-party system. The 1986 People Power Revolution, which led to the ousting of President Ferdinand Marcos, is a significant event in the country's political history and symbolizes the power of popular movement. Let's move on to our second discussion. It's about security in Philippines. Security in the Philippines is a complex issue with various challenges and concerns. The first one, terrorism and insurgency. The Philippines has faced long-standing insurgencies and acts of terrorism. Groups like the New People's Army, NPA, Abu Sayyaf and other extremist organizations have carried out attacks, particularly in the southern region of Mindanao. Counter-terrorism efforts have been ongoing to address these threats. Second, martial law in Mindanao. In response to the Marawi siege in 2017, the Philippine government declared martial law in the entire Mindanao region. While martial law was lifted in 2019, security concerns persist and the government continues to address the threat of extremist groups in the region. It's done for my part, so I pass to Nurul Aina Biha to continue for her part.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Aina Biha binti Mama Asri. My ID number is 2021841176. And today in my part, I will explain to you guys what is actually happened in Philippines. Pag-Pag is the Tagalog term for leftover food from a restaurant that usually from a fast food restaurant and scavenged from a garbage site and dumps. And also Pag-Pag food can also be expired frozen meat, fish or vegetable described by a supermarket and scavenged in a garbage truck where this expired food is collected. The word in the Tagalog language literally means to shake off the dust or dirt and refer to the act of shaking the dirt off edible portion of the leftover. So Pag-Pag can be eaten immediately after it is found or can be cooked entirely. The act of eating Pag-Pag arose from the challenge of hunger that resulted from extreme poverty in the Philippines. And selling Pag-Pag was actually a profitable business in an area where the poor people live. And also Pag-Pag is also called a pak choy, which is derived from the Filipino dish with the same name. And technically, pak choy is a soup based through the term bak choy that is used to refer to the leftover food from the trash, may be a meal cooked differently like a fried pak choy, and people who scavenge leftover food from the garbage are called mam bak choy. Hunger has been linked to the spread of a Pag-Pag food, and the food crisis in 2008 was said to be the causes in the rise of poverty in the Philippines. So the National Statistical Coordination Board recommend that administration of Philippines, the President Benigno Aquino III, to reduce the poverty. The Department of Social Welfare and Development Secretary Tingkit Soliman said that the government has been addressing the issues and helping the poor through a feeding programs and the condition all cash transfer. In 2014, a survey conducted by a social radio station revealed that incidence of hunger in the Philippines was reduced, but the Trade Union Congress of the Philippines attribute the decrease of hunger to the rapid spreading of a Pag-Pag. So, zero waste management is seen as a viable solution in stopping the proliferation of Pag-Pag food. So, in conclusion, there is still eating the Pag-Pag food until now, but the government already tried their best to fix that, and I hope Malaysia didn't happen to be like that. Thank you.